Hi, I'm Dr. David Rowe from Rowe Chiropractic offices, and I'm here with Fabiola, who has graciously agreed to talk today about her chiropractic experience at our office and also talk about just chiropractic as a wellness lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now, when did you originally come to become a patient at Rowe Chiropractic? How long ago do you think?
A while ago, but I think my mom recommended me to go to you. That must have been, what, 15, 16 years ago?
15 or 16 years ago.
Wow.
And do you remember what the original problem was that you sought care for?
No, it was so long ago. I don't remember.
Isn't that interesting?
I don't remember.
I always say it like this, like people come to our office for a myriad, a whole list of different problems. Like sometimes somebody might come for low back pain, or they might come for headaches or neck pain, or something more serious. Not that that's not serious, but something even more serious like a metabolic problem or an organic problem. But I always say people come for a whole different varied list of reasons, but they stay because of the results they get and also the education they receive. So just in general, how have your results been? We'll take that one first.
It's been great. I feel great.
I feel great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And in terms of the education you received, what have you learned? And you're a person who has actively pursued, even in your career, in terms of health, being healthier, helping other people be healthier. It's not that you'd only received your health education at Rowe Chiropractic, but what did you specifically learn in our office that's helped you build a foundation of health and wellness?
Well, I think the fact that I can be active towards my wellness, that I can do something at home to keep my spine, correct, and that consistency and regularity of doing something about my health is really the key. You can't just do once a month and think it's good. Yeah.
Got it. So there's some kind of a lifestyle. We'll talk about a lot of that later. And so specifically, you said a piece there to keep my spine in line. So what's that part of it? Like, what did you learn in terms of your education at Rowe Chiropractic? Why is it so important to keep our spine in line?
Because that's what keeps everything flowing. That's what keeps the nerves communicating to the other inner organs, the information that's going down from the brain to the different inner organs. And if something is cramped or your posture or some sort of trauma happens to your body, then you're kind of contorted or distorted and the information doesn't go through. And if your liver or pancreas or something doesn't get the blood flow it should have, over time, if you have like a pancreatic or a liver problem, who knows if it was even a liver or pancreatic problem? It could have been information that wasn't going through
the nerve
system.
system.
It's tremendous because it's all your inner organs.
That's right. So we always say that
yeah.
every function in the body, and when we say every function,
Yeah.
we literally mean every function is controlled by the nerve system. Right, absolutely. So, and it's great. So you started care with us. Your mom refers you in. You've got some specific spinal problem, pain. Yep. And then you begin care with us, and you get great results.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
Then I found the commute from Brooklyn.
The other end of the world,
too
Brooklyn.
Much.
Yeah.
It's 5 hours away. No, it's like really 45 minutes. But with my business, starting my business and everything, I stopped.
You stopped care.
I stopped care, but I did value chiropractic care.
So then you figured, I'll just go ahead and try.
Yeah, go to other chiropractors. There's some in Brooklyn.
There's many in Brooklyn.
Yes. And I found like none of them really had the same effect on my body and the same consistency. And also the fact that I could do something about it at home. No one gave me homework. It was like, I have to wait till next week to see you and get better, so.
Let's talk a little bit about the homework, because I always think of it like this. Everybody should have a chiropractor, but David Rowe, and the way that I practice, is definitely not the right chiropractor for everybody, because we ask patients to take a very active participation in the process. And when I say active participation, it's not just showing up, but it's actually working on spinal correction. So what kind of things did we teach you to do that were like specific for Fabiola's problem that have helped you?
Well, my posture, my hip points to the right. I don't know how that happened. And so one of my maneuvers or exercises is to shift it to the left.
Yeah.
About 10 seconds, 10 times.
So
3 times a day.
So we look at the pattern of anybody's posture,
Right.
and then we say, if it, just on the simplest terms, if it's rotated to the right, we rotate it to the left. We mirror image the misalignment. So we've got you doing therapeutic exercises that are not just like a tear-off sheet from some, physical therapy book. No, these are specific for you. Okay. So then, what else? Do we do any? In office, we were doing adjustments. We're doing therapeutic exercises. We're doing in-office traction. Was there anything that you were doing at home that was traction related?
I have a dinner roll, and because my other posture is like this, and so I have to put my chest in, and I have to bend my head that way. I don't know if that's the correct term.
I like it.
So I have a dinner roll, which is like this funny yellow thing that goes in the back, and every morning I lay on it for about 20 minutes, and I have to do it. Because if I don't do it in the morning, I go through my day and I'm like, something's off with my head, something's off with, and so that's right, because I didn't get to do my dinner roll.
So once again, as a lifestyle, if I do this, you'll not only feel better, but you'll be healthier.
Yeah.
Now, so you're under care with us for a while, and then you stop care.
Right.
And how long were you not under care with us? Do you remember, Ben?
I think about 9-10 years.
Yeah. So that was a while.
That's a long
so
time.
then you get very symptomatic again. You call up, you come back in, we do a fresh examination, we check out exactly what the posture's like, how the nerves functioning, how's the motion in your spine. We're like, what? Do you remember what we found?
Got worse. It got worse.
Got substantially worse, yeah.
10 years of absence, yeah.
And it's not even that you did some care, but you didn't do corrective care. So unfortunately, just gravity and time, that's all it takes, is pulled you deeper into the pattern. So then we go ahead and we give you fresh therapeutic exercises, and I say fresh that are specific for where your spine is at that time. And there was a substantial amount of damage that occurred over that period of time. So it was kind of a new problem that needed to be addressed. We gave you specific adjustments, therapeutic exercises, in-office traction, home traction. We start working together. How'd you respond?
Great.
I
I feel the difference when I can't come. If I'm away on vacation, I feel the difference in my body.
Got it.
Yeah.
So thinking about it like as a lifestyle, like why would somebody that goes under care with a doctor, they feel better, say like, I feel really good. Why would I keep going?
Because we're organic bodies. We move, we're active, we do things, and then the trauma or the bad posture that we had come back. And over. So unless we're doing something about it on a regular basis, it's almost like there's no improvement because it just goes back there,
Yeah, the good analogy is like the 14-year-old goes to the orthodontist, they put braces on,
right.
They create this beautiful smile, and they say, okay, braces come off, it's your lucky day. By the way, here's your retainer. Wear this every night. If they wear it, they maintain their correction.
Right.
If they don't wear it, they're going to fall back into pattern.
Yeah.
And we know that there's it's not just like some ethereal analogy, that the way the spine is and the way that the teeth are have a lot of similarities because there's ligaments holding these into place. And if we don't, quote unquote, wear that retainer as a lifestyle in terms of orthodontic dental care, then we'll fall back into pattern. Right. Well, if you will, our retainer in chiropractic is building it as a lifestyle so that we can maintain our correction. And some of it, fortunately, can be done at home. It's just discipline and participation from the patient. Yeah. Some of it needs to be done in office, so as we adjust the vertebra and take the stress off the nerves, but the patient works on their own part of it, that's where we get the greatest results. Yeah. So I mean, I'm beating the dead horse a little bit, but I just want to hear you say it. So what did you learn by taking the time off? Like, how did that affect you in terms of, I took the time off, I see the damage, my brain says what?
I gotta do it. I gotta do it consistently. To maintain a healthy spine.
And how long would you do it for?
Well, I'm thinking.
I love that.
That after we do this crash course, let's say in the next 3 years, that hopefully I'll get in a point of maintenance. Right. Where I'll come maybe once every 2 weeks or once a month, who knows where I live, and also to make sure that nothing is like terribly aligned now because of not being able to come regularly.
I'm under chiropractic care to stay what?
healthy.
Great. And I'd want to stay under chiropractic care for how long?
Basically the rest of my life, I
That's
would
right.
think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that that's a new concept for people. They're like, I hurt my lower back, I get adjusted. Wow, I got great results. I worked with Rowe, I got these great results. But the lifetime lifestyle, which is what really, if we can get that concept about caring for our spine in the same way that we care for our teeth, that's the greatest analogy.
It's true, the teeth. When
yeah,
you don't,
of course.
it's not like, oh well, I'm done. I don't have to see a dentist anymore. But I keep on eating, and keep on eating different kinds of food, or going to sleep without brushing my teeth. You gotta go to the dentist.
You have to go to the dentist.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. The difference is, and we are gigantic proponents of, and also in awe of what the dental profession's actually done in terms of creating in 3 generations a different concept of, like, you know, I have a problem in a tooth, I pull it. Now it's all about, like, you know, cosmetic, and it's all about lifetime lifestyle. I mean, it is literally 3 generations. They have transformed a part of consciousness in terms of health and wellness. Well, let's put it into perspective. Our entire body's health is run by our nerve system. If we can create that same consciousness about, I'm going to care for my spine from birth throughout a lifetime, break generational patterns of subluxation, of misalignment, that's where we'll get our greatest results. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for participating.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate this.
No problem.
Thank you.